Are you one of the many who has that extreme brand loyalty, or do you agree that maybe we can all just learn to get along and game with each other no matter what the platform? Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome to another episode of This Week Today with CuriousJ, where we talk about gaming and streaming news. I'm your host, CuriousJ. Do appreciate y'all being here. Before we get into this week's episode, there's just a few things I want to talk about. First of all, 50 episodes. Oh my god, I don't have anything really crazy planned for this episode because, as if you've been here before, you already know my goal is episode 52. That's going to be a year's worth of episodes. We do these once a week, 52 weeks, full year. I'm super excited for that. I'm going to try to see what I can do to have something nice planned for that one, something cool. But there's something I actually wanted to talk about. So I'm a gamer. I'm a streamer on Twitch. My buddy and I are actually starting, actually don't want to say, I don't want to get too into it yet, but we have something major planned. We started a Discord. It's called Ronin Discord, and I would love for you all to come join that Discord. The link will be in the description down below. We have something major planned. I would love for y'all to be there. It's going to be awesome. It's something we're super excited for, and yeah, join that Discord. Join the Twitch stream Tuesday night to catch that announcement live. Even if you're not there live, we're definitely gonna, post it online. I'll probably talk about it in the next YouTube video. But yes, I would love for y'all to be there. It would mean a lot to me. If anything, for the 50th episode, that's what I would love for y'all to do for me. Like and subscribe. Join the Discord. We'll all have a great time together. It'll be super awesome. But anyways, enough about that. Let's get straight into this week's episode, guys. So, a major Super Smash Bros. Tournament is canceling plans to move online amid the coronavirus pandemic following a legal order by Nintendo. The Big House, typically one of the year's biggest Smash competitions, announced recently that it's shutting down its early December event, and they're now offering refunds. The organizers wrote on Twitter, "The Big House is heartbroken to share we've received a cease and desist from Nintendo. We are forced to comply with the order and cancel the Big House online." The reason the tournament is being shut down is because Nintendo objected to the organizers using Slippy, a software tool that makes Super Smash Bros. Melee playable online. The 2001 GameCube title is a mainstay in competitive Super Smash Bros., and translating its hyper fast-paced gameplay from an in-person tournament requires unofficial modding. A Nintendo spokesperson made a statement saying, "Nintendo appreciates the love and dedication the fighting game community has for the Super Smash Bros. Series. We have partnered with numerous Super Smash Bros. Tournaments in the past. Unfortunately, the upcoming Big House tournament announced plans to host an online tournament for Super Smash Bros. Melee. That requires use of illegally copied versions of the game in conjunction with a mod called Slippy during their online event. Nintendo therefore contacted the tournament organizers to ask them to stop. They refused, leaving Nintendo no choice but to step in to protect its intellectual property and brands. Nintendo cannot condone or allow piracy of its intellectual property. The Big House Online, held annually since 2011, also included a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament. That competition has been cancelled as well. Nintendo has a complicated relationship with both the Smash community and the larger world of video games, largely because of its aggressive copyright enforcement. In 2013, it ordered EVO, the world's largest fighting game tournament, to shut down a planned Melee event before quickly reversing its decision. So, it's not a surprising move for the company, but its approach to copyright has hindered taking a long-running event online at a time when there's really no other option. I have mixed feelings about this one. I understand why Nintendo came to the decision they did, but I also feel really bad for the fighting game community. These tournament organizers are just trying to find ways to keep these events going at a time when we can't really get together in person and hold these events that way because of the pandemic we're currently facing. They have to find ways to hold these events online, but for certain games, like Super Smash Bros. Melee, That means use a game mod that will allow online gameplay to go smoothly. I really think that maybe it would have been in Nintendo's best interest to find some common ground, maybe meet the organizers halfway, or come up with some software themselves so they wouldn't have to use software like Slippy to make these tournaments possible. But as we've seen time and time again, it seems Nintendo doesn't really care too much for its fighting game community. I wish it wasn't the case, but I guess it is what it is. In other news, the console wars have been going on for a long time now, with Microsoft and Sony often being considered direct rivals, competing for players through their new consoles and exclusive games. Every gamer has their preference on gaming platforms, but at times it feels like some people can take their brand loyalty a little too far. It's something gamers experience all the time. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, has said multiple times that Microsoft's real threat isn't Sony, Nintendo, or any other company. Phil Spencer says, "We're in the entertainment business. The biggest competitor we have is apathy over the products and services, games that we build. That tribalism in the industry, if there was anything that would ever drive me out of the industry, it's actually that. When a team releases something into the market for the world to tear it apart on the internet, it's just such a brave thing for a team to do. I'm never going to vote against any creative team or any product team to do poorly because I have a competitive product. It's not in me. I don't actually think it helps us in the long run in the industry." He finds that toxic brand loyalty to be distasteful and despises the idea that companies like Microsoft have to see others fail in order to achieve their goals. Instead, Spencer says it's more important to focus on how the industry is doing well as a whole. He points to advancements like crossplay, where players can jump into the same games with friends on any console, as ways the company has worked against these tropes of bitter competition. As a gamer myself, I love all forms of being able to game. I really don't have any hate for any platform or console, be it PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, mobile gaming. I love it all. I really do. I also love to see how far all these platforms have come. It's kind of funny / sad to me. You see Microsoft and Sony hyping each other up whenever one of them does something worth praise, but the actual gaming community will go far to make sure everyone knows the console they prefer to play on is the best and the rest of them suck. This one wasn't really news, it's just something I wanted to talk about with y'all. I would also love to know how y'all feel. Are you one of the many who has that extreme brand loyalty, or do you agree that maybe we can all just learn to get along and game with each other no matter what the platform? It's crazy to me to see, especially the mobile gaming community, they get a lot of hate for what they do. They're just gaming on phones, and I mean, I can kind of understand people are going to be like, well, you have PC and console where the specs are way better, the quality of the gaming is way better, but for a lot of people, a mobile device is way more accessible. I mean, everyone has a phone, and it's way easier to come across getting a phone, especially nowadays where you have financing plans and things like that, which I thought was super cool that, I think both Xbox and PlayStation did that this year. Super awesome, makes it a lot easier for people to actually get a hold of these consoles without having to drop a crazy amount of money right up front. But mobile gaming has really come a long way. First of all, I want to say graphics have gotten way better on phones, and gaming has gotten way easier on them as well. But all that aside, mobile gaming as an esport is one of the most viewed esports, I guess, of all time, especially this year. It's been really well. So on YouTube, for example, the top 5 viewed esports events, I guess tournaments, out of the top 5, 3 of them were mobile games. It's crazy. I mean, it's 2020. Times have definitely changed, and I just feel why all the hate? You know what I mean? Let's all just love each other. Let's all just get along and let's just game. It's what we do, right? We just love the game. So why hate on another person's way of gaming? That's gonna be it for this week's episode, guys. Do appreciate y'all hanging out. It means a lot to me. Once again, join that Discord. Follow me on Twitch, Catch me live Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Sometimes we throw in some extra days, but on those days I'll be on for sure. This coming Tuesday, big announcement. I hope to see y'all there. Take it easy, and as always, stay curious. Peace.